¿Tienes traducción, no? ¿Consigues escuchar traducción? ¿Tienes radio? Pues el celular ¿Cómo estás haciendo? Pues con esto y estos audífonos. Ah, le tienes para sí. Tienes para Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Sri Gauravata Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare। सबसे पहले मेरे गुरुपाद प्रभु नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट ओम विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर सबसे श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत श्रीला वामन गोस्वामी महाराज एवं शिक्षा गुरु एवं सन्यास गुरु नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर सतनाम भक्ति वेदांत श्रीला नारायण गोस्वामी महाराज जी के अभय चरण कमलों में अनंत करोड़ साष्टांग दंडवत ज्ञापन करता हूँ। तदंतर नित्य लीला प्रविष्टम विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर सतसीमाद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी महाराज एवं समस्त वैष्णव वृंद मातृवृंद गौरगद सज्जन वृंद हरिकथा पिपास शक्तिवृंद सदियों के चरण कमलों में अनंत साष्टांग दंडवत ज्ञापन करता हूं। आज श्रीमद् भागवत कथा की चतुर्थ दिवस।
Today is the fourth day of the Bhagavat-saptaha. Which day? Fourth day. Fourth day of the Bhagavat-saptaha today.
श्रीमद् भागवत कथा की विशेष विराज कृष्ण की जन्म
Today especially we'll discuss about Krishna's birth pastimes, Janma Leela. Avirbhava, appearance, and Janma Leela, birth. We'll discuss about this today. But before that, yesterday we didn't speak about some things that we should have because the time was really brief. So you couldn't speak about the story of Vritrasura. And also the seventh canto, the katha of Nrisimha-Prahlada. We also didn't speak about this. Vritrasura katha is very beautiful. Srila Shukadeva Goswami Pad told this katha to para-carca Maharaja, especially the story of Citraketu Maharaja. He told. In the karma kanda, if you have a small not enunciating the mantra perfectly, I mean, if you're not properly speaking the mantra, any mistake if you have in the pronunciation of the mantra, you'll get the opposite result of the mantra. Opposite. So this katha is explaining the story of Vritrasura. Karma kanda and bhakti kanda. This is the difference. If someone follows bhakti, even if you have even little bit faults or fault and some error in bhakti, Bhagavan does not take this. God doesn't see these faults. If the Pandits don't so even if the person, a Pandita is telling a mantra and a foolish person telling a mantra, but the foolish person doesn't tell the mantra properly, but both will get the same result. Even a Pandita reciting a foolish wrong, he'll get the same result in bhakti. But in karma, it's not like this. If you don't recite properly, then you get the opposite result from that mantra. That's why in the Gita, Swayam Bhagavan says, Neha Bikram na Shwasti Pratyavaya na Vidate. Swayam Bhagavan, he says, Hey Arjun, if you follow even a little bit of bhakti yoga, and then the sequence is not proper, maybe in the proper sequence or not in proper order, there's no problem. Pratyav means there's no fault. Even if you follow a little bit of bhakti, you get free even from the biggest fear of this world. In this world, a young kid that's not able to speak properly yet because is a small kid. What the kid says, pa 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 pa. They cannot even say like Pitaji, like oh my father. The kid will say pa pa pa. But see, the father understands his language or not, the language of the kid. Yes, the child. So whatever language the child speaks, parents understand. So in the same way, bhakti, in the path of bhakti, even if there is a small error or fault, Bhagavan forgives. Even if you have a little bit of fault, Bhagavan does not take that. But in karma kanda or jnana kanda, if you have even a small fault, then you get the opposite result, the opposite. And in the end, you don't get anything. We see this in many stories. Especially in Kali-yuga, put all his potency in his holy names. That's why in Kali-yuga, of all the kinds of types of bhakti, the best one is Nam Sankirtan. Whatever you do, in the beginning, middle, and in the end, you have to chant holy names. If you do any auspicious activities like fire sacrifice, whatever you do, Shraddha, Shanti, some fire sacrifice, some Shraddha, you should start with Nama Sankirtan. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Sankirtan. And in the middle also Nama Sankirtan. Adi means in the beginning. Whatever you do, auspicious activities, you should do what? Chant holy names. In the middle also Nama Sankirtan. And in the end also Nama Sankirtan. When the katha finishes, what should you do?
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
That's why Srila Shukadeva Goswami Pad told in the Bhagavatam the story of Vritrasura, the story of Citraketu Maharaja. Vritrasura had a gigantic body. He manifested from the fire sacrifice. He had attacked this kingdom of Swarga. Indra and demigods became afraid of him, and they left the kingdom of Swarga and ran away. In the end, with the bones of the Dichi Rishi, it was made a Vajra weapon. And in this way, Vritrasura was attacked. Vritrasura at that moment, so Vritrasura did perform many prayers. Hearing these prayers, the demigods, they became impressed, astonished. Because the demons, they don't even believe in God. They don't even take God's names. In the Gita, Bhagavan says, Do bhuta sarvaloke osmin. This verse is present in Padma Purana and in the Srimad Bhagavad Gita. It's almost the same verse present in the Padma Purana and the Gita, explaining there are two kinds of people in this world. There are two kinds of people in this world, basically. One, tamasic people, mode of ignorance, those who don't believe in God. And others, sattvic lok, those who accept God and believe in God. Believe in God, they are them. So, in our mind also we have these demons in our minds. The good mind and in the bad mind. Speaking about others, criticizing others. We're doing this, right? Two people meet, sit down, and then start speaking about others. 1,000 mouths to speak about others. And this world is like this. So we should give up para-carca and para-ninda, means speaking about others and criticizing others. Don't criticize the nature of others and don't glorify them. Don't criticize the nature of others and also not glorify them. Okay, you can even glorify, but never ever criticize. That's why in the Gita Bhagavat says, there are two kinds of people in this world, demons and demigods. So I'll tell quickly, because we have to go far today. We have to speak many kathas today, many glorification of many kathas. Vritrasura, when he gave up his body, he was about to die. He started performing many prayers, beautiful, to Bhagavan. I'll tell 2 or 1 prayers, it's not possible to tell all of them.
Manasmaritasur pate gunanam grinito bhako karma karot कौतुकाय अहम हरे तव पादैकमूलम। वित्रासुर कहने लगे, हे भगवान,
Vritrasura is saying, hey Bhagavan,
मेरे जो मन सदा सर्वदा
may my mind
आपके
always
चरण कमल में
be at your lotus feet.
अतः मेरे मन सदा
May my
सर्वदा
mind be always
आपके चरण कमल
at your lotus feet,
ध्यान करता है।
meditating on your feet.
और आपकी मैं सदा सर्वदा सेवक
May I
रूप में
always be serving you.
सेवा करूं।
May I be always be serving you.
पादैकमूलम दशानुदासो भवितास्मि। आपके जो अनुदास, आपकी जो दास जो है,
Your servants. I want to be the servant of your servants. I want to be an anudas.
सेवा करते हैं।
May I serve you.
मुझे कुछ नहीं चाहिए।
I don't want anything else.
मनस मरितासु असुरपते गुणाना। मेरे मन जो है
My mind,
आपकी नाम आदि
may my mind
है ना,
be chanting your holy names, remembering your holy names.
गृणीत बाको कर्म करो तू कायो। मेरे जिहा सर्व सदा सर्वदा
May my tongue be
आपकी
always
ही
engaged,
गुणावली जो है कीर्तन
glorifying you.
करता हूं। और मैं शरीर के द्वारा
And by my
आपकी
body,
सेवा करता हूं।
may I serve you.
मुझे कोई स्वर्ग राज्य अथवा
I don't want the kingdom of
मुक्ति भी
Swarga.
नहीं चाहिए,
And I also don't want liberation.
अपुनर्भव अथवा कुछ नहीं चाहिए, केवल
I don't want
सदा
anything.
सर्वदा आपकी सेवा करते हैं।
I don't want anything, I just want to serve you.
अजात पक्षैवं मातरं खगा स्तन्नं जता वत्सरता खुदार्थं प्रियं प्रेमभूषितं विसन्न मनोरविन्दाक्ष दीक्षते त्वां। वित्रासुर यह कहने लगी, अजात
Vritrasura is saying,
मातरं खगा। देखो
Ajata paksha eva mataram khaga.
पक्षी शावक,
Just like
छोटे
a small baby bird.
पक्षी जो है,
Baby bird.
पक्षी शावक,
Pakshi sabak means baby bird is in the nest.
और उनकी माँ
In the nest.
दाना चुनने के लिए
And the mom of the baby bird, the baby mama,
देखो छोटे छोटे पक्षी
goes
शावक क्या करते हैं?
to fetch food outside the nest. Baby birds are in the nest and they are saying ching ching ching.
क्यों?
Why they are saying ching ching ching? For two reasons.
एक भूख लग रही
First of all, they are hungry.
भोजन के लिए,
They want food.
और दूसरी
Second point,
उस घोंसले में तो उनके माँ है ही नहीं।
mom is not in the
दूसरी
nest
पक्षी आकर के
and other birds
चिड़िया
will
आकर
come
के उसकी
and can attack them, so they are afraid.
इसलिए भयभीत होकर
So they are really afraid, the baby
अपने
birds.
माँ की भी
And they are
चिंतन करने लगे।
thinking about their mom.
वित्रासुर करें ये श्लोक में,
Vritrasura says,
ये उदाहरण भी मेरे लिए ठीक है।
this example is not good for me.
because तन्नं तथा वत्सरता उदाहरण था। दूसरी उदाहरण दे रहे हैं,
Another example he gives,
जैसे बछड़ा जो है, छोटे छोटे जो बछड़ा,
just like small baby
अभी
calves,
2-4 दिन के बछड़े,
2-4 days old.
उसके क्या कर दिया जाता है, गाय से अलग करके रखा
So they
जाता है।
are kept separate from their mom,
और
cow.
शाम के समय
But in the evening
बछड़े
time,
को छोड़ दिया
the
जाता
calf
है,
is
माँ
freed
स्तनपान करने।
to be able to drink milk from his
और
mom's
सारे
others.
दिन
In the evening time he can
वो
do.
बछड़ा क्या करता
But
है,
whole day,
अब
the
अपनी
calf
माँ को चिंतन करता है।
is thinking about his mom.
इसी के द्वारा वित्रासुर कहते हैं, हे प्रभु,
In the evening he can have the milk of his mom. So Vritrasura is saying, Prabhu, I want to think about you all the time,
वित्रासुर कहने लगे,
like this
ये भी
calf.
उदाहरण
But then Vritrasura says, but this example is also not proper,
appropriate नहीं है।
not appropriate. Why?
ये देखो,
Because
पहली जो पक्षी के शावक जो मैं बताया, छोटे
first I was
चिड़िया
speaking
जो
about
है,
the small birds, baby
वो
birds.
चिड़िया जो है अपने कुछ खिलाती नहीं है, बाहर के दाना जो है वो बच्चा को खिलाते
They,
हैं। उससे
the mom of the bird, she's not feeding her own food. She's catching food outside and giving to the baby. So in this way, the love doesn't increase. Another point, mother cow, she breastfeeds baby calf. So this is like higher because the milk is coming from the cow body, from the cow's body. So then this is love. You're feeding something from your own body. But still there is some selfishness. Why? Because when the calf is drinking the mom's cow milk, after that the calf goes away. Baby calf is there just for drink his milk that he wants. Okay. So this is not actual love. Actual love has an interest. That's why this example is also not also rejectable. Like, but the third example says, Priyam Priyeva Bhushitam Vishana. In the third example given in this verse, Vritrasura is saying, just like lover and beloved, they're so eager to see each other. They don't want anything. They just want to see their beloved. So there's no self-interest. How love should be without any interest. So if you have your own interest, this is not love. So Vritrasura says, Hey Prabhu, just like lover and beloved are meeting to each other and are so eager to meet with each other, my mind may also be always eager to see your lotus feet. Actually, this sloka has Gopi Bhav. And then in the end, Vritrasura is saying, Mamatama sloka. The last prayer Vritrasura is saying in this verse. Mamatama shloka janeshu sakyam. Hey Bhagavan, your dear associates, I want to be friends of their friends. I want to be friends of your devotees. Bhagavan says, why don't you want to be my friend? But Vritrasura says, no, Prabhu, I don't want to be friends with you. I want to be friends with your devotees. I want to be the friends of your devotees. I want to be the friends of your dear ones. Why? Because Bhagavan, he is controlled by the love of his dear associates. Bhagavan says, I am equal to all the living entities. No one is dear to me. No one is my enemy. Bhagavan says, I don't have enemy. I don't have friends. I have the same love for everyone. I don't have no friend, no enemy. Enemy or friends. This happens when the person is in the same level. Do you understand? If the person is same category, then you can be what? Friends with that person. And if the person is the same category, then you can also be enemy. Like for example, a lion will never be able to be enemy or friends with a rat. And the rat also, a mouse, can also not be enemy or friend of a lion. Because the mouse is so small, so the lion cannot relate with him. Because the lion can at any moment just throw away the mouse very easily. So they cannot even be friends. Also no enemies. Enmity or friendship, these are used according to the scriptures. Actually, this is used for those who are in the same level, same kind of power, potency, or whether enmity or friendship, both. So a friend can you can help your friend.
एक महान
For example, a person who is very rich,
धनी व्यक्ति
a rich person,
हजारों करोड़ लाखों
he
करोड़पति
is
है
billionaire, suppose.
और एक रास्ते के भिखारी
And imagine a beggar on the streets. How can they be friends or enemies?
आप बताइए
You tell me.
शत्रु मित्र वही हो
Enmity
सकता
or
है
friendship depends on
बलवान जो
the person having the same potency or power, or
शत्रु मित्र
then you can be friends or enemies. So what I want to say with this is that
वित्रासुर ये कहना चाहते हैं
Vritrasura wants to say, Hey
आप तो
Prabhu,
अनंत करोड़ विश्व ब्रह्मांड के नायक
you are the Supreme Lord of all the universes.
आप आत्माराम अप्तकाम
Atmaram and Aptakam.
आत्माराम भी है और
You're Atmaram and Aptakam also.
और दूसरी बात ये है आप अपने प्रियजन भक्त के आप वशीभूत हो जाते हैं
You are controlled by the devotees, by your
स्वयं
devotees.
भगवान कहते हैं
Swami Bhagavan says,
मैं भक्त की जीव पराधीन हूँ
I am controlled by my
भक्त
devotees.
जैसे चाहे
Whatever my devotees want, I do the same.
मेरे कोई स्वतंत्रता नहीं रहता
I am not independent.
है? इसलिए कह रहे हैं ये प्रभु
So, Hey Prabhu,
आपके जो निजजन प्रियजन
your
उनके
dear
साथ
associates, I want to be friends with them.
देखो भगवत प्राप्ति के लिए उपाय क्या
So,
है
what is how to attain Bhagavan?
भगवान को कैसे मिले
How to attain Bhagavan?
लोग तो पाठ पूजा आदि करते हैं
People are, like, for example, doing part puja means reading books and
किंतु
scriptures
भगवान
and
का
doing
हम
puja.
प्राप्ति कैसे करें
But how really to attain Bhagavan?
इसलिए एक बार
So once,
देवी पार्वती
Devi Parvati,
शिव जी के पुत्र
she asked to Shivaji,
ये सबसे श्रेष्ठ आराध्य वस्तु कौन है
who is the topmost worshipable
पूजा कर
substance, to whom we should worship?
बताइए
Please tell
अब
me.
उससे शिव जी कहने लगे देवी पार्वती सुनो
Devi Parvati, as Shiva and Shiva told her,
वेद और गुप्त
listen to me,
कथा है,
these are very
very
confidential
confidential।
things from the Vedas, I'll tell you.
ध्यान से सुनो।
Listen carefully.
संसार के लोग तो बहुत देव देवी की पूजा
People in this
उपासना
world, they worship so many demigods, demigoddesses.
किंतु भगवान की प्राप्ति के लिए उपाय
But to
क्या है?
attain Bhagavan, what is the path, process?
इसलिए करें आराधनां सर्वेषां विष्णु आराधनां परम तस्मात् परतरं देवी तदीयनां समर्चनम यह स्पष्टीकरण करते हैं
So here it clearly explains. Shivaji is saying,
सर्वेषां विष्णु आराधना परम जितने आराधना है
from all kinds of worships, worshipable deities,
सर्वश्रेष्ठ कौन है
topmost is
भगवान श्री
Bhagavan
हरि।
Shri Hari.
जितने भी देव देवियां
Of all the demigods and demigoddesses,
भगवान श्री हरि की आराधना करते
all demigods, they worship actually Shri Hari.
हैं आराधना सर्वेषां विष्णु आराधना परम ऐसे करके पहली लाइन का करके शिव जी
So
मौन धारण करते
Shiva told the first line of this verse, and then he became silent.
बोले आगे तो सुनाइए
Tell me the rest, she
बोले
asked.
ये वेद गुप्त
He said, this is also a confidential thing, I'll tell you. Very
वेरी
confidential.
कॉन्फिडेंशियल बोले क्या
What?
तस्मात् परतरम देवी तदीयनां समार्चनम तस्मात् परतरम देवी इससे भी श्रेष्ठ गुप्त
Even here, more confidential, I'll tell you.
भगवान श्री हरि के जो निजजन प्रियजन उसकी सेवा करें
To serve the dear associates of Bhagavan.
तब भगवान श्री हरि का हम प्राप्त कर
Then you can attain Bhagavan Shri Hari.
सकते हैं। भगवान के प्रियजन कौन है
Who are the associates of Bhagavan, the dear associates?
गुरुपाद
Guru Pada Padma.
बिनु गुरु
If without you don't have a guru, even you have
विरिंची
knowledge like Brahman Shiva, you can never deliver from this material world. Tulasi says,
जिसने गुरुकरण नहीं किया
if you
और
haven't
उपासना कर रहे हैं,
took initiation from Guru, maybe you did so many austerities, read scriptures, puja and everything.
देखो तुलसीदास रामचरित
Tulasidas in the Ramcharitamanas, he wrote clearly, without a guru, you cannot deliver from this material world. No one. Even if you have the same knowledge like Brahma or Shiva. Birincha means not Brahma
महाज्ञानी
or Shiva. You can even be a Mahagyani, have a lot of knowledge. But if you don't take initiation of lotus feet of Guru, never, ever.
सारे पाठ पूजा जो कुछ है,
All
सब-
your part puja means you're reading scriptures and puja is
और लोग कहते हैं हमें गुरु की
useless.
क्या जरूरत
So many people say, why do I need a guru?
है?
People say this. I can do it myself. Just okay, reading scriptures, I can do it myself. I'll tell you one thing. For a service, you need the document, right? For example, you read yourself. For example, you studied yourself, but if you don't have the diploma, the recommendation of a university, like a stamp, a certificate of your study from a university and all, you cannot get the job, right? Maybe you have a lot of knowledge, but you need that certificate to get a job. In the same way, the Gurudev Padma will give us the certificate to us. He'll give the certificate. Aradhanam sarvesham Vishnur aradhanam param tasmat parataram. Higher than this is the dear associates of Shri Hari, to worship them. Ganga, Tulasi, Guru Padma, the dear associates of Bhagavan. So if you don't take shelter of Guru, Bhakti will never come, and you cannot not meet Bhagavan. In your mind, according to your mind, or like to your desire, whimsically, you can do anything, but doesn't mean that you are going to attain God. If you don't follow these rules of the Shruti and Smriti, Narada Pancharatra, if you don't follow these rules, and in your mind you're thinking, doing something according to your concoction. This is not bhakti. Actually, you're only creating disturbance to the society. Just wasting time. Shastra says, therefore, the associates of Bhagavan, the dear of Bhagavan, you have to take shelter of their lotus feet. That's why Vritrasura, in the last verse, he says, Mamatama shloka janesho sakyam samsara chakra brahmate sakarmali. Vritrasura is saying, hey God, Prabhu, because of my karma from previous lives, I will wander in this material world. I am wandering. I'll go to different species, take birth. But Prabhu, in my mind, may my mind be always remembering your dear ones, your Priyajan. Because of your Maya, I will be in the family life with mother, wife, kids, mother, father, everyone. No problem. Family life is not bad. People say that the family life is useless. It's useless. But I say no. Stay with everyone in your family and still don't be attached. What is the cause of bondage? Is the attachment. No other reason. If you give up family life, where will you go to? You tell me. If you go to Vrindavan, wherever you go, you need a place to live, don't you? You do. You do. You need to wear a cloth or not? Yes, wherever you go, whatever you say, you need a place to tolerate the heat, the cold. I mean, you need a cloth to protect yourself from heat and cold. You need a place to stay, to live, a place to live. You need clothes, garments. So in the same way, in this way, so it's been said, Hey Prabhu, Vritrasura is saying, your Maya, I'll stay with my family, wife, husband, kids, mom, dad, but just be merciful that I won't be attached to any of them, to no one. The cause of bondage is 21, is the Ashakti. Yesterday, that's why in brief, I told you the story of Bharata Maharaj.
भरत महाराज की जो
Bharata
पतंग जो
Maharaj,
दिखाई दी,
he fell down
वो हिरण्यशिशु के प्रति
because he was attached to a baby deer.
इतने भजन साधन
He did
करके
so
भी
much bhajan and sadhan, but still
हिरण्यशिशु के
he
प्रति
got attached to a baby deer. And in the time of his death,
हिरण की
he remembered, he thought about the deer.
और मृत्यु के पश्चात
And then after
उनसे
his
जो
death,
मिला,
which kind of birth did he get? Deer body.
इस संसार में हम
In this
भ्रमण
world,
कर
we
रहे
are
हैं।
wandering.
वो भी स्त्री, पुरुष,
Sometimes being a man,
जो कुछ भी
woman,
हम देह
whatever
पर
body we get
ये पूर्वजन्म के
is
कर्म,
because of the karma of
और साथ ही
previous
साथ
life, and at the same time,
उसके प्रति आसक्ति।
because we had attachments in the time of death.
श्रीमद् भागवत में अनेक जो उदाहरण दिया गया।
Bhagavatam gives many examples.
पुरंजन पुरंजनी के
The
उदाहरण
story of
दिए।
Puranjana and Puranjani.
अध्ययन
Those who
करते हैं।
have studied the Bhagavatam, those who studied the Bhagavatam, they know the story.
पुरंजन पुरुष था
Purandjana was a man,
और उस स्त्री के प्रति
and he
आसक्ति
got
होने के
attached to a
नाते
woman,
उसी जन्म
and because
में
of this, in the next life, he
स्त्री जनी मिला।
got the body of a woman. He became a woman, Puranjani.
यही कारण है हमारे
This is the
शरीर जो
reason
बदलता रहता है।
we are changing bodies because of
स्त्री
this.
शरीर कभी पुरुष शरीर,
Sometimes male body, sometimes female body.
ये स्त्री शरीर और पुरुष शरीर मिलता है इसी प्रकार से।
That's why we get female body or male body according to
आसक्ति होता
our attachments.
है। यही बंधन का है।
This is the cause of bondage.
और दूसरी है एक मन की
Another point.
भ्रांति है।
Our mind is also illusion under the illusion. That's why Tulasi in the Ramcharitamanas gives an example.
एक बंदर के पकड़ने के
Imagine
लिए
to catch a
शिकारी के
monkey, the hunter, what does he do? A hunter to catch a monkey puts,
कलश जो है,
takes a pot like a pitcher which has narrow entrance.
सुराई के कलश
It's called surai.
होता है बहुत
No, a pitcher,
छोटा होता है।
pitcher with a small entrance,
पानी पीते हैं ना,
narrow
सुराई।
neck.
और उसके अंदर
In
भी
the
एक
summertime, we use it for water. Anyway, so that the hunter puts
उससे
one
एक बंदर
potato inside this pitcher with a narrow neck. The monkey sees this from far,
करके रहे।
and then the hunter hides.
और वो बंदर के
And then the monkey,
उस सुराई के अंदर में जो आलू है, उस
and then there's a
आलू को पकड़-
potato inside,
हाथ से
and then
आलू को पकड़।
monkey
जब
puts his
मछली
hand
बंद
to
कर लिया,
take the potato. But when he makes a fist to hold the
वो
potato,
बाहर नहीं आ रही थी।
his hand is not coming out of
उसके
the
मन में-
narrow neck
बंदर
of the
के
pitcher.
मन में ये
But the
भाव
monkey, in
पैदा
his
हुआ।
mind, he's deluded. He's thinking, oh, the potato is holding me.
अरे आलू छोड़ दो।
Give up the potato and your hand will be able to come out. If you
उसके हाथ
lose,
अपने आप
I mean, if you release the potato, your hand will come out. But the monkey is confused, deluded, thinking the potato is holding me.
और इतने समय
Then in these moments, the hunter
आकर के बंदर को
comes and
पकड़ लेते।
catches the monkey.
दूसरी उदाहरण
Another
देते हैं,
example is also given
भांति तोते के पकड़ने के
to
लिए
catch a
शिकारी
parrot.
क्या करते
The
हैं?
hunter, what does he
एक
do?
ऐसे चक्का हुई से है,
Takes a
लगा
wheel, puts a wheel,
देते हैं, और उसके ऊपर
a wheel,
सुंदर
uma roda, and then puts beautiful and attractive pomegranate seeds on top.
और तोते क्या करते
And
हैं?
then the
इसको
parrots
अनार के दाने को खाने के
Wants
लिए
to eat the pomegranate seeds.
जब बैठ जाता
And
है
then the parrot sits on the wheel,
और अपने आप वो
automatically the wheel moves,
वो अपने आप
spins,
घूम जाता है
you know.
और उस समय
And
वो
then the
चींची
parrot
चींची
becomes
करता है
scared
और
and
अपने पंजे
says
के
ching
द्वारा
ching ching. And if it's like a claws, the parrot holds himself at the
सोचने
wheel.
लगे, ये यही
But the parrot is thinking the wheel is holding me, but actually he's holding the wheel.
ठीक उसी प्रकार
So in the same way, the jivas in this world,
माया मोह में पड़े
under the illusion of
और
Maya,
अपने सोचते हैं,
thinking that themselves they are bound.
वास्तव आप जीव
But actually the jiva is not bound, not also free.
बंधन मुक्ति
So bandha and mukta, actually to be bound or liberated, to be bound is a matter of the illusion. Because the jivas, they are eternal servants of God.
ये भ्रम उत्पादन करा
So this is Brahm, this is illusion.
भ्रम किसको कहा जाता है
Brahm means
जो सच नहीं है
what is not true,
सच मान
you think it's true.
जैसे देखो
Just Like for example,
रात्रि काल में आप
in the
चल रहे हैं,
evening time, night time, you're
एक
walking.
रस्सी पड़ा हुआ है
Then there's a rope on the floor
अंधकार में,
in the middle of the
और आपने
darkness,
सोचा ये
and you think, oh, it's a
सांप है,
it's a snake,
करके
and you're afraid.
बत्ती जलाया
Then you
और देखा
light
ये
a
सांप नहीं है, ये क्या है?
turn on the light, and you see actually it's a snake. Not a
अब
snake, it's
उसके
a rope.
विपरीत रूप में
Or also the opposite can also take
एक
place.
मरे हुए एक
Maybe
सांप
there is a snake, there's a dead snake even, or maybe
आप
a
उसके
snake,
रस्सी समझ
and you're thinking it's a rope.
सर्पों में रज्जु में सर्प।
So this illusion, to think for example that a snake is a
ठीक
rope
उसी
is a
प्रकार इस
snake.
संसार में
So in
जीव
the same way, the jivas in this world,
में पड़े
they are under illusion.
ज्ञान हो जाए
But when you have knowledge, again,
तब वो भ्रम
then your illusion will be removed, go far away.
शास्त्र में अनेक उदाहरण
Shastra has many examples for
आइए
this.
कथा में वित्रासुर जी
Okay, the story of Vritrasura, he was praying, okay?
अहम हरे तो
Aham Hare
ममत्व
Mamantama Shloka, this verse.
संसार चक्रे भ्रमत सकर्मो भी प्राण में असक्त चित्त ननाथ भगवान हे प्रभु
Hey Prabhu,
इतनी कृपा करें
just give me this mercy that even if I stay in the family life, may I will not be attached to my family life and to my family members. I don't want to be attached to any of them
यह आसक्ति ही
because the attachment is the cause of the bondage.
जो संत महात्मा
The saints,
और अनासक्त होकर रहते
they are always
अनासक्त
detached.
विज्ञानो जिज्ञानो अनासक्त होकर के संसार में
Saints, they stay in this world being detached.
इस संसार में आप आते हैं चले जाते हैं
They come and go from this world. Actually, everyone comes and go from this world.
इसलिए वित्रासुर कहते
That's why
हैं प्रभु
Vritrasura is saying, Hey
आपके
Prabhu,
जो निजजन
your Nijajan, your dear ones, your Priyajan, your dear ones,
उनके प्रति मेरा
I want to have
संबंध हो जाए
relationship with them.
ममत्तम श्लोको जनेषु सक्कं संसार चक्रो भ्रमत सकर्मभि तन्मय दारगृहेषु असक्त चित्तस्य ननाथ हुआ इतना ही कृपा करेंगे
Just give me this mercy, that's it.
संसार बुरी नहीं है हम कहते हैं लोग कहते हैं
So people say, oh, this family life is useless.
संसार बेकार है
The family life is useless.
संसार में क्यों रहा
So why so many people say in the family life then?
संसार छोड़ करके जाएंगे कहाँ
Where will they go if not in the family life? Where to go?
साधु भी हो जाए
Even if they become sadhu, you need to still eat and dress clothes. Where?
रसोई बनाना तो
You
पड़ेगा
need to cook.
भले कोई बना दे रसोई तो बनाना पड़ता
You need to cook.
रोटी बनाना
You need to make roti, chapati,
कुछ भी करे
whatever you say, whatever you do.
इसलिए कहते हैं
That's why, just detached.
इसलिए वित्रासुर इतनी
So
प्रार्थना
Vritrasura
कर
prayed,
हे प्रभु
Hey Prabhu,
सदा सर्वदा
may
आपकी
always
कथा हम चिंतन करें।
I will be thinking about your katha.
वित्रासुर की ऐसी सुंदर स्तुति आदि सुन
So
करके
hearing these beautiful prayers of Vritrasura,
इंद्र आश्चर्य
Indra became so astonished. He's a demon and is praying to God like
पहले
this.
कहा दिया
In the beginning I
असुर
told,
भगवान की मानते नहीं
demons don't believe in God.
किंतु ये वित्रासुर
But Vritrasura,
ये असुर होकर के भगवान कैसे स्तुति क्यों
even
करते
though he's a demon, he's praying to Bhagavan like this.
इसी कथा को वर्णन करते हैं श्री सुखदेव
Here in
गोस्वामी
this,
पाद,
Srila Shukadeva Goswami Pad,
परिचित महाराज के वित्रासुर के पूर्व जन्म की कथा श्रवण कराए
he told the previous life
हे
of Vritrasura.
परिचित महाराज सुनो
Hey Parikit Maharaj, listen.
वास्तव में वित्रासुर को
Actually, Vritrasura in his previous life, he was Chitraketu Maharaj. Whom?
चित्रकेतु
He was Chitraketu Maharaj.
राजा थे
He was a king. Huh?
जिसके न जानी अनेकों जो है
So he
पत्नियां थी
had many wives
अथा धन
and
संपत्ति
a lot of wealth.
समस्त प्रकार की
He, all kinds of opulence.
धन दौलत माल खजाना इतने थे
Had so much wealth.
व्यक्त करना संभव नहीं
It's not even possible to explain.
किंतु देखो
But
उनके
look,
पास कोई
he had no
पुत्र संतान नहीं
no children.
इसलिए बहुत दुखी
That's why he was so upset.
थे भाई हम संसार में क्या
And
चाहते
what do we want in this family life?
हैं तो पुत्र संतान
You want children.
विवाह के बाद सब
After getting married, you're like, where's my kids?
धन संपत्ति है।
We want wealth.
किंतु वित्रासुर
But Vritrasura,
के पास ये चित्रकेतु महाराज
sorry, Citraketu Maharaja, he had a lot of wealth. Even though he had so much wealth,
में कोई
in his mind,
सुख नहीं
he was not happy.
सुख नहीं फिर उसके बाद पुत्र संतान नहीं।
Because he had no children.
हम इस संसार में कहते हैं
So in this world we say, we are two, a couple, also we want to have 2 kids. What is the meaning? We are two, we have 2.
और
We are 2 and we have 2. Means we are a couple, we want to have 2 kids. We have 2 children.
बीवी और
Husband and wife and 2 children. 1 boy and then 1 girl.
माता पिता कहाँ जाएंगे?
And your mother and father, where will they go to? You're not thinking about your parents, huh?
चलो हम उसमें नहीं।
Anyway, I'm not coming in
हम
details.
चाहते हैं इस संसार
But
में
we
हम
want in this
चाहते
world,
Com o pai e a mãe de noivos, né? Ou seja, como é que pode cuidar do pai?
हैं। देखो वित्रासुर चित्रकेतु महाराज
so Citraketu Maharaja is really upset.
एक दिन
One day,
अंगिरा ऋषि कौन से ऋषि?
which rishi came?
अंगिरा ऋषि
Angira Rishi came to his
और संत महात्मा देख
Kingdom.
करके
Seeing
बोले
the saints,
महाराज
Citraketu started crying and said, Hey Maharaj,
मेरे कोई पुत्र संतान।
I have no children.
तब उस समय ऋषि ने क्या
Then
किया?
the rishi
एक
gave
फल को लेकर
1
के
fruit,
मंत्रपुत करके
put some mantra in the fruit and gave to him and said,
पत्नी को जो है
Give it to your wife for her to eat it.
उन्होंने यज्ञ किया यज्ञ के
No, sorry. First was fire sacrifice, and there was like a sweet rice coming,
और उसी के जाए
and then the sweet rice
षष्ठ जो पत्नी जो है
he gave. Citraketu Maharaj had to give the sweet rice to his best wife.
उनको
What was the name of his wife? Vaisna.
उनको किया। अब देखो उनके गर्भ से एक सुंदर पुत्र हो।
And then she got pregnant with a beautiful baby.
देखने में बहुत
She had a
सुंदर
beautiful baby. The baby was very pretty.
और सारे उनके पत्नी महाराज
And all the other queens, because he had other queens also, they started saying,
देखो एक बेटा ही जो है उनके
This baby is like a thorn.
क्यों?
Why?
ना महाराज जो है
Because Maharaj, the king
उस
now,
रानी के पास
he's always with the queen, the mother of this
प्रेम
baby.
करने लगे।
He has
और
more
बाकी
love
जो
for
जितने
her.
भी जो महिषी
And
जो
all
रानियां
others,
थी,
we
राजा के
rest,
पास
other wives
नहीं
and
जाते
queens.
थे।
Father,
हाँ, प्रेम प्रति।
her husband is not coming to us so much. He doesn't have so much affection for us
ये जो
anymore.
सारे अब जितने
So
भी
that's why all the
रानियां थी
queens,
उन
the other
लोगों ने
queens,
क्या की?
what did they do? They
देखो वो छोटे बच्चे को
they
विष
made
दी।
a plan and they gave
और बच्चा मर
poison
गया।
to the baby, and the baby died.
प्रातः काल में
Then early in the
बालक
morning,
सोए हुए
the baby was sleeping. He was not waking up. He wasn't waking up. In the end,
माँ उन्हें देखा तो
the
बालक
mom
मर
of the
गया।
baby saw that the baby was
और
dead.
उस समय रानी रोने लगी।
She was the
और
queen, and
सारे
the queen
महिषियाँ भी
crying and crying. The other queens,
वो
the
भी
other
नाटक करने
wives
लगी।
started to
दिखाने
pretend
लगी।
to make a show of also
सब
lamentation.
रोने लगे।
They lamenting. They also
चित्रकेतु महाराज
started crying, but actually was they were pretending.
देखा उनके बेटा की
Chitraketu Maharaj saw that his
रोने
son
लगे।
had
उनके
passed
बना देख करके देवता
away,
लोग
and he
भी
became so upset. He started crying, and even the demigods saw the situation
और
and
उस
became
समय
astonished
देखो,
also. At that moment,
नारद ऋषि में
Narada Rishi came in the
हैं?
kingdom, in that palace.
नारद ऋषि बहुत कुछ
Narada
समझाया,
Rishi tried to explain to the king many things,
किंतु
but
जिसके मन
if one's mind is attached to material sense gratification, even if you try to make the person understand, the person will never understand.
अंत में
In the end,
उनको देखो जो चले गए उसके लिए कोई वापिस तो नहीं आएगा।
okay, the person will never come back.
इस संसार से जो चले जाते हैं
Those who go
वापिस
from
आते
this
हैं?
world, do they come back?
नहीं।
No.
और
Those who
अंत
go
में
away from this world, they never come back.
देखो,
Those who
नारद
die
ऋषि
don't
ने
come back.
उस बालक की
So,
जो
but Narada Rishi
छाती पर हाथ
put
रखा।
his hand on the chest of the
और प्राण
baby, and the baby
बालक तुम बताओ, तुम
resurrected.
कैसे शरीर छोड़ कर नहीं चले?
And then Narada Rishi asked the baby,
तो वो बालक
how did you die? And then the kid told, the baby told, these my stepmothers, they together made a plan and they fed me poison.
और मैं इसे शरीर छोड़-
That's why I died, how I died.
राजा समझ नहीं लगे।
The king understood.
इसके बाद
the reality. And after some time, the boy left again. I mean, he told all these things and left, died again. Because if we come to this world, we come because of previous karmas. And for how long we stay in this body? Until our fruit of karma is there. Prarabdha karma. Until your karma from previous life, according to the karma that you have come in this life, exactly when that fruit of karma finishes, immediately you give up this body. Then you're going from one body to another body. So the soul is in this present body. For how long? According to the previous karma. The soul is in your body, that's why your body is working. And your eyes can see, your ears can hear, you can smell with your and breathe with your nose. But if the soul comes out of the body, goes from the body, your body won't work at all. That's why Shastra explains, you need to know about your own soul. Areva Atma Dushtava Svatava Nrityasi. Try to know about your soul, meditate about your soul. Think about your soul. Hear about your soul. Where does your soul stay? Who has seen your soul? This is the question people make nowadays. Where is the soul? They ask. And who has seen it? We say that person died or left, passed away, or is gone. Gone where? The person died. So in Hindi they say mar gaye, means he went to mar. Looks like the person is saying went to mar. Basically it's like if you say the person is gone, like the person died. Gone where? So if your father went to England, you're like, okay, he went to England. When he's coming back? After 6 months, 2 years, or... But when somebody, the soul goes out from the body, then when the soul will come back? Never ever is the answer. Where the soul has gone to? Where? Oh, I also don't know this answer. How was the soul which was in the body? How it looked like? Have you seen the soul? People say, oh, it's like a wind. You cannot see the wind. No, the soul is not a wind. Soul has form. Soul is Satchidananda. That's why in the Upanishads explained, Areba Atma Doshtava Sutavya Nidityasi. You should know about your soul. Hear about your soul. You should hear about your soul. You should hear. You should meditate on your soul. Atma Dhyan. Meditate yourself. Meditate in yourself. So you should know about your soul. Meditate on yourself. We don't know, that's why we're using the negative and saying the soul doesn't exist. But the soul exists. Our soul is only going from one body to another body. Today in the body, after some time, going from one body to another body, and going. According to your karma. And when the soul is in the other body, then we feel this ego, I am the doer, the Atma Buddhi, bodily conception. I am the body. This kind of mood. Just like I'm a man, I'm a woman. This is ego. But when you give up the body and the soul goes away, the same male body or female body will just be left behind. And then you say, where is he gone? I'm saying this because Citraketu Maharaja, this was explained to him. For some time, you were calling me father, or son. But in the other birth, I was his father or son. So in this life, maybe you are the father of that person, but in another life, you're the son of that person. This is happening in this world.
एक शरीर से दूसरे शरीर
We're just going from one body to another body and going and going.
इसी के जो जान लेते हैं,
Those who know about this,
अनुभव कर लेते हैं,
those who realize this,
और इस संसार में पुनः
they
उनका
never
आना नहीं।
again need to come back to this material world.
इसे कहते हैं अरेब आत्मा पृष्ठ पर श्रोतप निधि ऐसी, वो आत्मा के बारे में जान।
You should know about your soul, hear about it.
देखो तब
Look.
चित्रकेतु महाराज
Then Chitraketu Maharaj finally understood.
ऐसे बालक कहा करके वो फिर पुनः
So the boy told these things and he left. His child, Chitraketu Maharaj's baby.
तब चित्रकेतु
Then
महाराज
Chitraketu Maharaj
सब कुछ छोड़ करके
gave up everything
भगवान श्री हरि का आराधना,
and went to worship Bhagavan Sri Hari.
संकर्षण से उन्होंने
He took initiation from Sankarshana, took Diksha from
और
Sankarshana,
मंत्र जप करते करते
and chanting the
महाभागवत
mantra.
बन गए।
He became a Mahabhagavat, pure devotee.
सर्वत्र विचरण करने
He was going everywhere, traveling
देखो एक
everywhere.
चित्रकेतु महाराज भ्रमण
He used
करते
to travel
करते
everywhere. One day
एक दिन
traveling
कैलाश
like this,
में-
one day he came to Kailash.
कहाँ पर?
Where?
कैलाश में, जहाँ पर
कैलाश।
शिव पार्वती विराजमान हैं।
When Shiva and Parvati were present,
शिव जी सदा सर्वदा राम
Shiv
कथा
ji
कीर्तन
was
करते हैं।
always
शिव जी क्या
glorifying
कीर्तन करते हैं?
Ram Katha,
राम। पांच मुंह के द्वारा
with 5 mouths,
सदा सर्वदा
always
राम कथा कीर्तन।
glorifying Ram Katha.
कभी कृष्ण कथा, कभी
Sometimes Krishna Katha and sometimes Ram Katha. Especially Shiv ji, especially
राम जी के
glorifies Ram Katha.
कीर्तन करते हैं। और उनके पत्नी देवी
And his
पार्वती
wife, Devi Parvati,
कथा को श्रवण करते हैं।
she hears Harikatha from him.
और एक दिन शिव जी
One day, Lord
देव
Shiva
समाज
ji,
में बड़े
he
बड़े
was in the
देवताओं
demigods
के
assembly full of great demigods,
उसी देव समाज
and in the
में
demigods of
शिव जी देवी
assembly,
पार्वती के साथ
Shiva
बैठ
was
करके
sitting with
हरि
Parvati,
कथा कीर्तन करते हैं।
glorifying Harikatha.
और उसी सभा में
In that assembly,
चित्रकेतु महाराज,
Chitraketu Maharaj was present.
देखो शिव जी और चित्रकेतु महाराज दोनों
Shiva and Chitraketu Maharaj both are the disciples of Sankarshana.
संकर्षण से इन लोगों ने मंत्र ग्रहण,
Both took mantra from Sankarshana, received mantra from
दोनों
Sankarshana.
गुरु भाई है, शिव
So
जी
both are
और
God brothers.
चित्रकेतु महाराज,
Shivaji and Chitraketu
दोनों
Maharaj.
गुरु भ्राता
Both are,
देखो गुरु भाई होने के नाते
because of this,
चित्रकेतु महाराज
Chitraketu
शिव जी
Maharaj
के परिहास करने लगे,
started joking
परिहास करने लगे।
with
गुरु भाई-
Shiva. It's like God
गुरु भाई
brothers.
हंस परिहास होते,
They
हंस
do some
परिहास।
laughing, joking to each other.
इतना ही कहा दिया,
So he just said,
चित्रकेतु महाराज कहने लगे,
Chitraketu Maharaj said,
महादेव
Mahadev,
आप देव समाज में हरि कथा के बैठे हुए हैं और अपने पत्नी को
you
गोद
are
में
sitting
लेकर
on the assembly of the demigods giving Harikatha with your wife sitting on your lap. It's not the proper etiquette. He just said this.
देखो देवी पार्वती,
Then Devi Parvati became angry.
देवी पार्वती कहने लगी,
Devi
जानते
Parvati
नहीं
said,
हो,
"You don't
मेरा
know,
पति देव
you don't know,
महाभागवत
my
है।
husband is a Mahabhagavat.
महाभागवत कोई विधि के विधान
Mahabhagavats, they don't need to follow the
नियम
rules.
पालन नहीं करते हैं। जो उत्तम उत्तम
The
महाभागवत
Uttam
होते
Uttam
हैं,
Mahabhagavat,
वो कभी किसी भाव में डूबे
they
रहते
are immersed in different bhavs.
हैं। जैसे सुखदेव गोस्वामी पाद, उत्तम उत्तम महाभागवत,
Like Shukadeva Goswami Pad doesn't even wear clothes. He walks naked. Shivaji also same.
कहने कि मेरे पति देव को तुम जानते नहीं,
You don't know my husband? Parvati
मेरे
told
पति
Chitraketu.
देव के तुम
My husband. You have criticized him.
जब तो असुर
Go.
पकड़े जाओ।
You should be born as a demon.
देखो देवी पार्वती ने
So Devi Parvati
चित्रकेतु महाराज को अभिशाप दे दिया,
cursed Chitraketu Maharaj.
असुर होकर तुम जाओ।
You should be born as a demon.
इस कथा को सुन करके शिव
Hearing
जी,
this, Shivji
ये देवी
told, Hey Devi,
तुमने क्या कहा?
what did you do?
ये मेरे गुरु भाई थे,
He's my god brother.
उत्तम मुझसे भी कम नहीं है, उत्तम
He's nothing less than me.
महाराज,
He's an Uttam Bhagavat Chitraketu Maharaj.
तुमने अभिशाप दे दिया
You have cursed him.
है? और चित्रकेतु महाराज बहुत दीन
And Chitraketu Maharaj very humbly, with humility, he accepted that
शिव जी कहने
curse.
चित्रकेतु महाराज भी
Shiva told
समर्थवान
Parvati,
है।
actually Chitraketu has all
वो
the
तुम्हें
power.
अभिशाप दे, कोई तुम्हें रक्षा
He-
नहीं कर सकता।
And even if you would curse you back, even I couldn't protect you. Shiva told Parvati.
उसी समय शिव जी ने मानी मान
Then at that moment, Shiva in his mind,
देवी पार्वती को मानो
he rejected, gave up Devi Parvati
वैष्णव निंदा कर
because she was criticizing Vaishnavas.
कहीं वैष्णव निंदा हो जाए,
If you criticize a Vaishnava,
वो सहन कर नहीं पाता।
then
जीवन में कुछ
you're
भजन
gonna
करे,
tolerate. If you do some bhajan in your life or not,
किंतु कभी संत
it's not the matter. But
निंदा
main thing is never criticize the saints.
करना नहीं चाहिए।
You should never criticize the saints.
किसी को निंदा करना नहीं चाहिए।
Not you shouldn't criticize anyone. Those who criticize,
उनके सब कुछ नष्ट हो जाए।
everything is destroyed for them.
मान, श्री,
Their jash means their fame, their opulence, their beauty, their lifespan.
सब नष्ट हो जाए।
Everything is destroyed for those who criticize.
ये शिक्षा दे रहे हैं।
This is the teaching
जीवन में कुछ भी
in your
करे,
life.
किंतु
Whatever
कभी संत
you do,
महात्मा
but never ever criticize the saints.
शतांग निंदा इस नामापराध में
So you know
पहली
the
अपराध
first
क्या
nama
बताया?
parada is
शतांग
satam ninda.
संत महात्मा कभी निंदा करना नहीं।
Should never criticize the saints.
जो संत महात्मा की निंदा करते हैं,
Those who criticize the saints,
उसके अनेकों जन्म तक
for many lives,
ओसु जन्म में जाना पड़ता
they
है।
have to become animals. Which kind of birth?
ओसु जन्म में जाना
Animals.
है। सुकर कुकर होकर के जन्म लेना पड़ता है।
Dogs and hogs. They have to be born as dogs and
अनेक
hogs.
प्रकार के कष्ट भोग
And they have to suffer in many lives also.
कुष्ठ व्याधि भी होते हैं।
Even leprosy.
जो गुरु वैष्णव की निंदा करते
Those who criticize Guru and Vaishnavas. In the Lila of Mahaprabhu, there's the story of Chapal Gopal.
मान भी थे।
He was a great learned scholar, but he criticized Srivas Thakur.
इसलिए महाप्रभु ने उनको दंड दिया।
So Mahaprabhu
उनके सारे
punished
शरीर
him.
में गलित कुष्ठ हो गए।
His body was full of terrible
ये सब भी
leprosy.
दिखाया। इसलिए कभी भी संत
That's why
महात्मा
never
की निंदा
should criticize the saints. Never criticize a saint.
नहीं। आइए कथा में अभी चित्रकेतु महाराज देवी पार्वती के प्रणाम करके स्थान पर चले गए।
So coming
वही
back,
चित्रकेतु
Chitraketu
महाराज
did the pranam to Devi Parvati and left, and this Chitraketu Maharaja became Vritrasura.
जन की संस्कार होने के नाते देखो असुर कुल में देखो
Because of his samskar from previous life, he became a demon, but
मुझे पूर्व स्मृति उनके
he still remembered his previous lives.
और ऐसे सुंदर स्तुति आदि करने
That's why he did so many beautiful prayers to Lord.
समीपाद
Shukadeva Goswami Pada described this katha to this to Parikit Maharaj.
चित्रकेतु महाराज की बात वित्रासुर की कथा श्रवण कराने के पश्चात
So after telling the story of Chitraketu Maharaj, Srila Shukadeva Goswami Pada
नाम की महिमा भी श्रवण करा
told Parikit Maharaj the glories of the holy names.
हमने आवेदन करके
Yesterday I glorified to you the story of Ajamil.
एक बार प्रभु के नाम ले
Anyhow, if you just take the names of Bhagavan,
संकीर्तन पर्यास्तम दोगम निलनम एववा वैकुंठ नाम ग्रहणम असिसागरम विदुरति एक बार प्रभु के नाम ले लीजिए
if once you take the names of the Lord,
नाम लेते ही भवसिंधु सुखा इस संसार में और कुछ नहीं है
in this world,
कलियुग में केवल
we are in Kali-yuga. Only one thing is there, Hare Nam.
हरे नाम
Hare Nama Kevalam.
कलो नास्ति वो कलियुग में मनुष्य का और कुछ करना ही नहीं नाम
Don't need to do anything in Kali-yuga, just chant holy names.
कुछ करना ही नहीं है देखो
Don't need to do anything.
दान पुण्य आदि के द्वारा जो फल
By
प्राप्त नहीं
the fruit that you cannot even get by donation and pious deeds. If once you chant holy names, you get billions times more results.
कलियुग में देखो कलियुग
In Kali-yuga, three things are always there. If these three things disappear in Kali-yuga, you should understand that Kali-yuga also is finished.
घोर कलियुग आ जाता है
Then it's time for the dark Kali-yuga. The day Ganga Devi will dry up. Tulasi Devi is not here anymore. And Giriraj Govardhana ain't here anymore.
ये तीन जब नहीं रहेगी
When these three are not here anymore, you should understand
कलियुग आ गया
that the dark Kali-yuga, how to say, like the heavy Kali-yuga started.
देखो अभी तुलसी
Now still,
है अभी
Kali-yuga is, sorry, still now Tulasi is here, so now the
गंगा देवी है
terrible Kali-yuga hasn't started
गंगा
yet.
स्नान करते
Ganga also is still here, you can bathe in the Ganga. Giriraj is also here, you can have his darshan.
इसलिए शास्त्र में कहा गया
Shastra explains, therefore, when the dark or heavy Kali-yuga starts, these three things slowly will disappear. Ganga, Giriraj and Tulasi.
इसलिए गंगा स्नान, तुलसी पूजन और गिरिराज
So,
गोवर्धन
Ganga Snan, Tulasi Puja and Giriraj Parikrama. You have to do these three things. Based in the Ganga, worship Tulasi and Parikrama of Giriraj. Then Bhakti will come. You shouldn't have Ganga in your house, Ganga water in your house. Who has Ganga's water in your house? Everyone has. Wow, amazing. Those who don't have, provide. Because if someone is about to die, if you put one drop of Ganga Jal in the water of the person, in the mouth, after the death, the person directly goes to Vaikuntha. This is the glories of the Ganga water. If there's Tulasi and Ganga water in that house, in one house, no any ghost, witch, and bad entity will come. In all houses, you should keep, everyone should keep water of the Ganges, pure Ganges water. And a Bhagavad Gita also should have in your house. What? Who has Bhagavad Gita in your house? Everyone has Bhagavad Gita. Wow. Yes, keep the Gita in your house. At least read one shloka per day of the Gita. Not enough to have the book, okay? It's not enough to have the book. Otherwise, your book is only accumulating dust. Every day, at least you should read one shloka of the Gita, at least one shloka per day. And if you have the Gita in your house, this verse explains. Wherever the Gita is being read, Bhagavan himself, Shri Krishna, appears with his Swarupa Shakti Swarupini Shrimati Radhika there. So, where the Gita is being read, Krishna appears with Shrimati Radhika. And you should also have Tulasi in your house. This look at the Tulasi. Everyone has Tulasi in your house. And who has Tulasi? Wow. Every day you should give water to Tulasi. Water to Tulasi. That's why I say, look. Bathing the Ganga, worshipping Tulasi and Giriraj Parikrama. I'll tell one small story. Bathing the Ganga will never go in vain. There was a conjush person, means a miser person. A miser person. He never did even one cent. So his wife said, if you go to the puja, at least give someone donation, something like that. He said, no. I don't want to go to the temple. Then his wife insisted, and then he went finally to one temple of Hanuman, this miser man. But he said, he was thinking, every day people say that I'm so miser and this and that. So he was bringing one coin in his hand. So today he thought, I will show to everyone that I am giving donation, because people say I don't give donation, but today I'll show them that I am giving donation. So he was holding a coin so tightly in his hand. So there was an arati of Hanuman. After the arati, the pujari, passed with the plate of arati and the ghee lamp, and some for people to touch the fire, and also people give some donation and put some money in the arati plate, some coin. But nowadays they don't have this kind of coin anymore. Even a beggar does not accept this. At least before was before some cents in rupee coins, but nowadays no one uses this anymore. But anyway, pujari is going everywhere, and then people give some donations, some money, and people touch the fire, and the pujari will not say anything. Those who want to give, if you have faith, you give money, otherwise don't give, no problem. The person was so miser, but he was thinking, I want to give in front of everyone, and I'll give it in the end, in the back. So the pujari was in the back. When everyone gave and the pujari came next to him, then he looked at his hand and he saw he had one coin. he was all sweaty because he was holding his hand so tightly, so his hand was sweating. And then he said, told the coin, "Why you're crying, Lakshmi Devi? Don't cry. I won't give you. You're crying because you don't want to go away from me, right? I won't give you. Don't worry." So he started like blowing like this and oil and put again the coin in his pockets. So people in this world are that miser. They don't want to give anything in donation. Bhagavad Gita says, even if you give 1 coin, I'll give you 10 back, 10 coins back, 10 times more back. Nrisimha-Prahlada Shukadeva Goswami Pad told the story of Sudama Vipra. What did Sudama give to Lord? Do you remember? What did he give? Chirwa, which is like a dry flakes of rice, and it was burnt. It's like a snack of rice, something like that, burnt and flakes. And he didn't want to give. He had to put it under his armpit because he was shy to give, but Krishna took by force. And then because Sudama was saying, God is so much higher than me. He's the supreme Lord of it, also full of all plants in Dwarika, and I am a poor Brahmana. How can I give this burnt chirwa, these flakes of rice burnt? He didn't want to give. But Krishna knowingly grabbed, snatched that rice, chirwa. And Krishna ate 1 morsel. Second, when he was about to eat the third, Rukmini Devi held his hand and said, "Prabhu, you already gave him everything. Keep something for us." Externally, God didn't give anything to Sudama. In the end, I will speak about this story also. But actually, Bhagavan, what did he give to Sudama? A big kingdom and like a palace, gigantic. So if you give 1 coin to God, God will give so much more to us. So when people are poor, they insult God. Oh, God gives so much money to my neighbor and nothing to me. So people abuse Lord saying this. In this world, people are like this. But according to your karma, if you give donation, that money will come back to you. You have not given not even 1 coin to others, so how come that come back? Sometimes I tell a story also. The story of Danachan. There was a miser person called Danachan. His name was Danachan. What was his name? Danachan. He would never give any donation to anyone, but people would mock him, saying Danachan. Danachan meaning is like, oh, he's giving a lot of mocking name that people gave him. Anyway, he would never go to any temple. He was so miser, completely. One day, it was the time for bathing in the Ganga. You know Ganga Snan? When is Ganga Snan time? Bathe in the Ganga. You should go to all tirthas once, but in Ganga Snan, for bathing in the Ganga, at least you have to once in your life. And then his wife told, go bathe in the Ganga, and today's the day of bathing in the Ganga, go. He said, I don't want to go. I don't want to go to any tirtha. I don't want to go to, because the Brahmanas will catch me. This is true or not? Because if you go to any tirtha, the Brahmanas will say, give money. They'll say, give donation of this, that, cow donation. You must give donation. And even if you give donation, they will abuse you. They will insult you. This is true. You can go and see. Whatever you give, they never satisfy these Brahmanas in these pilgrimage places. That's why the miser person told, I don't want to go anywhere. His wife said, look, come on, today is the day of Ganga Snan, bathing the Ganga. You should go to bathe in the Ganga. Wife was insisting, and finally the man gave in. Remember his name? Name of the guy was Danachan. Remember the name? Which name? Danachan. So, Danachan. So the Ganga was 25 kilometers far from his house. So he went by foot. He left early in the morning. Okay, my wife is insisting so much, let me go. So he went with gamcha on. He didn't even bring not even 1 cent with him, no money, because he knew maybe the pandas will grab him and try to exploit me and take my money. So he was just carrying one gamcha on his shoulder and another gamcha already wearing also, and went walking. He walked 25 kilometers. So there are 1,000 people bathing the Ganga that time. Jai ho, Ganga. You know, people go to Haridwar to bathe in the Ganga. So in the same way that guy was bathing, he was thinking, let me bathe where people aren't there. Like I don't want to bathe where there are a lot of people, because there are the Brahmanas there, they'll grab me and take money. So that's why he decided, he was searching in the bank of the Gangas, a place of where they burn the dead bodies, you know, like a crematorium. Let me take bath here, he said. It was lunchtime that time, because he was walking 25 kilometers by foot, remember, since morning time, so now it was lunchtime. And then, by the design of Bhagavan, on that day, not even one dead body was burnt in that ghat. There were only like 2-4 dogs there. Danachan, when he was bathing, the dogs were behind him. Somehow he bathed in the Ganga. First dip, second dip in the water, third dip, when he came out of the water, a Brahmana appeared. That Brahmana said, hey, this is my ghat, my place of the Ganga. But this is a place where they burn the dead body, so not many people come here. Very few people come here. So whoever comes here, they always give me some donation, the Brahmana told. This is the rule. Because if you go to a tirtha, you should give some donation. You should. If you go to a pilgrimage place, whatever God gave you, a coin, whatever it is. But I'm not saying you spend billions of rupees or millions or thousands. At least you should give them donation. Put your hand down, like in the position to give something. Whatever is the amount, no problem. So Shastra explains, if you go to the Guru, if you go to the Thakurji, never go empty-handed. Always bring something. At least you can bring a Tulasi leaf and offer to them. Tulasi leaf. In the Gita is saying, the Gita says, Bhagavan says in the Gita, even if you don't have anything, you can offer a leaf, a Tulasi leaf. Why come empty-handed? No. You can bring a flower, take a flower from the garden and bring. Such a beautiful garden you have. So just take a flower and bring to Bhagavan. It doesn't need to spend money. And not only that, at least you can give some water also. 1 drop of water of the Ganges that you offer, God will be pleased. Shastra explains. In the Gita, Bhagavan says, Patram pushpam phalam toyam. If God gave you something, offer this fruit to God. So that Brahmana said to the Danachan, this is the place in the Ganges where they burn the bodies. So no one comes here, generally. So you came here, you have to give me donation. But Danachan said, I don't give donation to anyone. His name was Danachan, meaning he's giving donation a lot, but actually opposite. He wasn't at all. The Brahmana told, okay, you won't give donation, so do one thing. Give 11,000 rupees. 11,000? 11,000? Okay, not 11,000. Give 1,100 rupees at least. So the Brahmana started bargaining. No. Okay, give 11 rupees. 11 rupees? I didn't even brought 1 cent. I have nothing. I don't give nothing to anyone. Never, ever. The Brahmana saw, oh yeah, you don't give, so take something with you. The Brahmana said, what? Take something. Take what? Take some loan. Take a loan from me. Loan? Take something from me, later on you pay me back. No problem at all. Now you don't have money with you, no problem, there's no problem at all. So take some loan from me and later on you give me some donation later on. I'll go to your house and you give me. Danachan saw, oh, this Brahmana will never spare me. He's like a Tirtha Purohit, he's a priest from pilgrimage places, so he will never let me go. So the Brahmana said, okay, I'll give 1 cent, 1 paisa, 1 cent of rupee. Brahmana said, okay. Okay. Danachan was thinking in his mind, so my house is 25 kilometers far from here. Who will go? Like this priest will not go so far for 1 cent. Walking 25 kilometers just for 1 cent of rupee. That's why he was thinking in his mind, this Brahman will not go, so I won't have to give him anything. So he was thinking, okay, I'll give him 1 cent. He said like, okay, I'll take loan of 1 cent from you. Cent of rupee. Okay. So Danachan came back to his house and he was tired. Because remember, he again came back walking 25 kilometers. Walking, he saw it was already like 5-6 p.m. Just like now, twilight. He was really tired. He had just bathed in the Ganga, so his wife prepared food for him. How he would eat? Only dry chapati, that's it. Ghee? No. Ghee? I never seen ghee in my life. Because he was so miser, he would not spend money. Okay, maybe a little bit, the lemon. Mix lemon with salt, put under the sun. So then the pickle is coming, lemon pickle. So that's what so 2 chapatis and some lemon pickle. That's what he was eating. So he sat down for eating. Then in this moment, outside someone knocked on the door from outside. Is this the house of Danachan? Danachan said, who came? Wife opened the door. This is the house of Danachan? Yes. Who are you? I am Tirtha-purohit. Means I am the priest of a pilgrimage place. Danachan took loan from me of 1 cent. Ek paisa. So that's why I came. The wife came inside and told the husband, did you take any money from someone? What? Money? That guy came for 1 cent. He walked for 25 kilometers on foot. You took loan? Yes, I took. I told him I would give 1 cent. Danachan was surprised. Okay, go and tell him that Danachan is sick. What? Danachan is sick. Wife also followed the husband. Wife came and told the Brahmana, oh Tirtha-purohit, priest of pilgrimage places, now my husband Danachan is sick. His health is not good. Come after 2-4 days, please. When he'll be good, like when he'll be better, recovered, he'll give you 1 cent to you. But the Brahmana was also nothing less, like he wouldn't give up. So he said, look, I am a priest, I'm a Brahmana. The Danachan is my sponsor, client, or so according to the Shastra, the relationship between Brahmana and that person for whom Brahmana is doing all the things is like a son to the Brahmana. So if the father comes to the house of the son and son is sick, father will never go away. So until my son is not good, I'll never go. Everybody sit down, everyone. I won't go. No need to do anything for me, I'm a Brahmana. Just prepare some fruits for me. Just arrange some fruits for me. You know, falahar means fruits. Maybe 2 apples, you can give me some 2 bananas, some guava, no problem, nothing else. And the wife came and told, look, the priest told that you are like his son and you are sick, so he will not go away, of course not. And he asked for you to arrange some fruits for him. So for 1 cent, now he has to arrange fruits for someone, imagine. Fruits are more expensive, of course. So Danachan was thinking, what to do? Okay, wife, go there and tell him that Danachan has died. What to say? My husband Danachan has died. Then wife said, how can I say this, husband? Oh, wife, just say it. And the husband, Brahman will go away. But if he comes inside, I will hold my breath. I will pretend to be dead. I will completely hold my breath, pretending to be dead. Then he'll see that I'm dead. If someone is dead, how can he pay some debt? Right? And the wife also agreed and went like agreed to her husband's plan and said, okay, Danachan is died, dead. Brahmana was also nothing less. Brahmana also continued. Brahmana said, my son Danachan has died. I only go after I burned the body of my son, after cremating his body. And then the Brahmana quickly he went to all the village like a fire and gave this news: Danachan has died. And then all the villagers came running to see this. Is it true? Danachan maybe had a heart attack. Today he went to bathe in the Ganga, we heard, but now it's cold, maybe he had a heart attack and died. So all the villagers, all of them came to see this. And now what to do? Danachan, what did he do? He held his breath, pretending to be dead, and people from the village said, Danachan is dead, indeed. Let's burn his body right now. Wife said, no, he's not dead, my husband's not dead. He's just holding his breath, Hey, villagers told, hey, woman, you're a widow, you don't want to be a widow, right? That's why you're so attached and saying this, that your husband is not dead. Give up this attachment, let him go. So the villagers, what did they do? Forcefully they took the body of Danachan and brought him to the crematorium. Just like they put the woods, in the crematorium. So they put his body on the crematorium, on the woods, on the firewood. And then they started putting the fire. And then the Brahmana told the villagers, everyone go away. I will first put the fire in his mouth and start the burning, because he's my son. And all the villagers left. The Brahmana told, hey Danachan, for 1 cent, you're ready to die for 1 cent. I am not a Brahman, actually I'm a Bhagavan, I'm God. See my beautiful form. With Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma, 4 arms. See my beautiful form. Even Dhruva and great demigods and devotees are performing hard austerities. Even Brahma, they are eager to see my form, so eager. See my beautiful form. Danachan, in his mind, he was thinking, so Swayam Bhagavan is not a priest. Let me see him at least once. Then he would open his eyes and see the same Brahmana. So again he would shut his eyes quickly. Then again shut his eyes. Then Bhagavan said, hey Danachan, you're ready to die for 1 cent. For 1 cent, you don't want to give me nothing. So Bhagavan told to Danachan, I have defeated so many demons. Actually that Brahmana was not a Brahmana, was really God himself. So Bhagavan told, hey Danachan, I have conquered so many demons, and your fruit of bathing the Ganga will never go in vain. Remember, I was studying, that's why I came to the subject. If you serve Ganga, Tulasi or Giriraj, this will never go in vain. There's a story of the Puranas. So Danachan, open your eyes and see. I'm not a Brahmana, I am directly Bhagavan. See my beautiful form. And whatever blessing you want from me, just ask and I will give. Even Dhruva and demigods, and devotees, I gave all blessings to them, whatever they want. Whatever you want, just tell me and I will give it. Danachan, you know what he asked from God? He said, Prabhu, Brahmana, if you're really God himself, I want one blessing. I want to be free from the debt I have with you, from the low one. The 1 cent low one, I want to be free from this low one. From this loan. I want to be free from this loan. So what is the meaning of this? So he was ready to die, but he didn't want to give 1 cent to anyone in the nation. But Bhagavan is so merciful. If anyone bathes in the Ganges or puja Tulasi to puja, every day you should worship Tulasi. Ganga Snan, Tulasi puja, and third, serve Giriraj Govardhana.
कलयुग में सरल उपाय क्या है?
So the easiest way in Kali-yuga is to chant holy names.
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। किंतु एक बात बता दूं, देखो गुरु
I'll
से
tell you one thing. You should take the mantra from
नाम
Guru.
तो सभी करते हैं,
Everyone chants holy names.
नाम के फल तो है, किंतु कोई गुरु से मंत्र
But
ले,
if you take the mantra from Guru and chant holy names,
इसी जन्म में तुम्हारे
in this life
भगवान की प्राप्ति
you'll attain Bhagavan. If you take initiation from Guru, there's no doubt. There are no doubts.
अभी हम कथा में
So now, let's continue the katha.
देखो चित्रकेतु महाराज वित्रासुर के उपाख्यान अजामिल की कथा भी श्रवण कराया, नाम की महिमा श्रवण कराया।
So the story of Ajamil.
संकीर्तन पारिहास्यम स्तोत्रम हीलनम एवं वैकुंठ नाम ग्रहणम असिसारम विदुर। एक बार भी प्रभु के नाम ले लेते हैं सब तो होती है।
So even if you chant holy names even once, you'll be free from this material world and you'll attain the abode of Lord.
इसलिए आगे की कथा कीर्तन करते हैं।
So let's continue the katha. Parikshit Maharaj
सुखदेव गोस्वामी पाद के ने एक प्रश्न पूछा।
asked one question to Parikshit Maharaj.
आपने कथा को छोड़ दिया था।
Yesterday I stopped in this moment.
कहने लगे,
He said,
हे गुरुदेव,
Hey Gurudev, Hey Brahman,
आपने ये बात सुनाया
you have told one thing,
ये भगवान
that Bhagavan, he is
समान भावना
equal to all the living entities,
रखते हैं, समदृष्टि रखते हैं।
Samadrishti.
किंतु
But
आप जब जब कथा सुनाते हैं,
sometimes during the stories that you are telling,
सुनाते हैं,
you also told how Bhagavan took the side of the demigods and he
मार डालते
killed the demons. Why did he do this? If he's saying he's equal to all the living entities, Bhagavan said, I'm equal to everyone, so
दूसरों के क्यों मारते हैं?
why is he killing the demons
और
and
देवताओं की पक्ष लेते
taking
क्यों?
the side of the demons? Oh, demigods.
समझ में नहीं आ रहा।
I am not understand. I don't understand this. I cannot not
उसी
understand.
कथा को सुनाने के लिए
So,
श्री सुखदेव
Srila
गोस्वामी
Shukadeva Goswami Pad
हिरण्याक्ष और हिरण्यकशिपु वध की कथा
told the story of Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu.
प्रहलाद की चरित्र कथा है।
So the story of Prahlada comes.
देखो इसी कथा संस्कृति महाराज
So Yudhishthira Maharaj himself.
कृष्ण को भी पूछा था।
So this also asked this also
इसी
too.
कथा जो है
Sorry, what did he say?
वसुदेव
Sorry.
महाराज
So Vasudeva Maharaj
को भी प्रश्न पूछा।
also asked this to Bhagavan. This story is so beautiful.
ब्रह्म इसी कथा प्रसंग इस प्रकार वर्णन करते हैं। ब्रह्मा जी की चार जो मानस
So the four mind sons of Brahma, sons of his mind, Sanandana, Sanatana, Sanat Kumara, the four Kumaras, Chatusan,
ये ब्रह्मा जी से अपने पिताजी सारे शास्त्र
they learned all things from his father.
करने के पश्चात
After studying everything from his father, Lord Brahma, the four Kumaras,
आदि ब्रह्मा जी के करने लिए पिता
they came to their father and said, Father, what should we do now?
जैसे विद्या अध्ययन के बाद
Just like after studying,
क्या करना चाहते हैं?
what should we do? What should we do?
संसार धर्म में प्रवेश करो,
We need to enter family life. We need to get married, isn't it?
लिखा पढ़ा सीख करके
After studying, get a job, graduate, get a job.
जब पैसा मिल जाए
And when you get money,
उसके बाद मकान
after that you should buy a house.
खरीदने के बाद क्या
After buying a house, what should you do? Get married, isn't it? Have children, take care of your children, increase
नहीं बढ़े तो कैसे
the family. Otherwise, this will not.
तो उसी प्रकार मनु
So in this way, the four Kumaras,
कहने लगे पिताजी
they told to Brahmaji,
हमने कुछ
Oh Father, please give us some instructions.
उस समय ब्रह्मा जी कहने
And the
लगे
time Brahma
देखो
told, look,
तुम लोग विवाह आदि करके
all of you
संसार
should
धर्म
get
में
married and enter the family life.
इस कथा सुन करके
Hearing this, the four Kumaras told, Oh my father,
ये बात बताइए
please tell us one thing.
आपने जो चार वर्ण और आश्रम जो सृष्टि
You created the four Vanas and ashrams.
आश्रम कौन सा आश्रम
What is the topmost ashram
है
stage of life?
कौन सा आश्रम सृष्टि
Which one is the best?
है बताओ
Tell me.
हैं
Sannyasi Shirasi Mama.
नासम सिरसी मम शास्त्र के अनुसार
According to the scriptures, Sannyas dharma is the best ashram.
ब्रह्मचारी
So therefore, brahmachari, grihastha, vanaprastha and sannyas.
भगवान की अंग से ये चार वर्ण और
These 4 varnas and 4 ashrams appeared from the body of God. Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. 4 varnas and 4 ashrams. Brahmachari, grihastha, vanaprastha and sannyas. 4 ashrams. So from the varnas, Brahmana is the best. Brahmana is the best of the varnas. And in the ashrams, the best one is Sarnyasam Shirasi Mama. Means sannyasas are like the head of God. Sannyas appear from the head of Lord. So Brahmaji told, look, sannyasa ashram is the best. Saying this, the 4 Kumaras said, Father, so we want to also take sannyas. We're going to take sannyas now, okay? Saying this, the 4 Kumaras took sannyas and left and wanted to merge in Brahma. Brahmaji thought, oh my sons, they took sannyas and they want to meditate in Brahma and merge in Brahma, but if once someone merges in Brahma, no one can come out of it. That's why Brahma, what did he do? He prayed to Bhagavan Shri Vishnu and said, hey Prabhu, please protect my sons. And then, hearing the prayer of Brahma, Bhagavan himself, Shri Vishnu, sent his smell of the Tulasi offered to his lotus feet. Through the wind, Vishnu sent this fragrance of the Tulasi offered to his lotus feet. Amazing fragrance. And this fragrance entered in the nostrils of the 4 Kumaras. So, feeling this amazing fragrance of the Tulasi offered to the feet of Vishnu, there's so much potency in this smell. So the 4 Kumaras gave up the meditation in Brahma Dhyan. They gave up Brahma Dhyan. And from that, they started chasing the fragrance of the Tulasi to Vaikuntha, going towards Vaikuntha. And in that moment, the guards of Vaikuntha, the 2 doormen of Vaikuntha, Joy and Vijay. They're the gatekeepers, Joy and Vijay. So they saw these 4 Kumaras, 4 brahmacharis, they were very beautiful. They were like very small, like short. They were short, but such a beautiful body they had. They were naked, okay, 4 Kumaras. And they were so effulgent, Brahma Tej, this power of Brahma, effulgence of Brahma, like this, so beautiful brahmacharis, 4 brahmacharis. They came to the door of Vaikuntha. At that moment, the 2 gatekeepers, their names? Jai and Vijay. They said, hey, who are you? Who are we? You cannot see? We are the Manas Putra, the mind's sons of the mind of Brahma. We are Sanak, Sananda, Sanat Kumara, Sanatan. Where are you going? Where we are going? What? We came to the door of the house of God. We're going to see God, of course. So if you're going to the temple, what is the meaning? You're going to have darshan of the Thakurji. Why do you go to the temple? To see Bhagavan, of course. So why? What is this question? Then Jai Vijay said, Are, Bhagavan Vishnu, you don't know? He has Shankha Chakra Padma, 4 arms with this lotus flower and everything. He has so much opulence, he has a beautiful form. His clothes are so beautiful, he has so many jewels. And you come to God in this condition, naked. You cannot go inside. Get out of here. Then the 4 Kumaras are also nothing less, like they are also very powerful. So they are brahmacharis, they also have so much power in 4 Kumaras. Foolish! Stupid! They told the gatekeepers. You don't know? You are you are not allowing us to go inside to see God. You are demons, so you should be born as demons. So they cursed Jai Vijay and said you should go to the earth planet and be born as demons. Shastra explains, those who make an obstacle for others to see God, they are demons. So who is the difference between Sur and Asur, demigod and demon? Who is demon, who is devotee? Demigods are those who serve Bhagavan. And Asur, demon, are those who create obstacles in other persons seeing Bhagavan. So Jai and Vijay were cursed by the four Kumaras. Go to the planets, earth planets. So in this moment, Swayam Bhagavad Vishnu, Shri Hari, came outside from Vaikuntha's door, and then very humbly he told the four Kumaras, "Oh, my servant, he committed offense at your lotus feet. Please forgive me." The offense of my servant is actually the offense of the boss. So seeing the humility of Lord Vishnu, the four Kumaras became ashamed. And Jai Vijay, the gatekeepers, started crying, saying, "These brahmacharis gave curse. We'll need to go now to the earth planet and become demons." And then Bhagavan told, "Look, yes, go to the material world. But actually, I had some desire. Actually, the four Kumaras, when they gave the curse, this was the desire of God. Jogamaya entered in the mouth of the four Kumaras. Otherwise, it wouldn't be possible. Because Shastra explains, what is Vaikuntha? Vikata Dharma Rohita iti Vaikuntha. A place where there's no Kunta Dharma means no modes of nature, Sattva, Rajan, Guna, goodness, passion, and Tama, ignorance. So in Vaikuntha there are no Rajagun, Tamagun, Satugun. All the modes of the material nature are not there. So there's no anger, no lust there. So that's why the name of the place is Vaikuntha. So how come the four Kumaras became angry and gave a curse? How come? Actually, Bhagavan says, Jai Vijay, listen. I had a desire in my mind. Vishnu said, I wanted to go to the earth planet. Oh, Jai Vijay, I wanted actually to relish some Veera Ras, some chivalry Ras with you. Bhagavan said, I had this desire in my mind. I am here in Vaikuntha, here everybody's doing pranam to me. I'm relishing all the rasas, mellows, but chivalry, rasa means fighting, wrestling. This rasa, this taste, I haven't relished it here. So I wanted to fight with someone and feel this. Especially in Vaikuntha, no one will fight me. Everyone is doing pranam to me here, giving me honor and respect. So one day I was feeling in my mind, oh, Jai Vijay, my two gatekeepers, they are really powerful, very strong, big, beautiful, good looking. If somehow these two gatekeepers go to the earth planet in a demon family, then I would go there to deliver them and I would fight them. So when I had this desire, immediately my Ichha Shakti Yogamaya, desire potency, she entered in the mouth of the four Kumaras and gave you the curse. At that moment, Bhagavan said, Hey Jai Vijay, go to the spiritual material world. For 3 lives, you have to be born as demons. In Satyuga, as Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. In Treta Yuga, as Ravana and Kumbhakarna. And in Dwapara Yuga, as Shishupal and Dantavakra. I'm telling briefly. So Jai Vijay, they came as Hiranyaksha Hiranyakashipu and to deliver them. Swayam Bhagavan came in the form of Varaha and killed Hiranyaksha. Srila Shukadeva Goswami Pad told this story to Parikshit Maharaj. And after that, also the Bhagavatam also tells the story of the death of Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu, he was the father of Prahlada Maharaj. Prahlada was a devotee of God. The story is very long and time is already up. The story of Prahlada is so beautiful. There are so many teachings in his story. In your life, if any problem comes to your life, any problem, any unhappiness, always remember Nrisimha-Deva and Prahlada. So if you have any problem in your life, take the names of Prahlada Maharaj and Nrisimha-Deva and all the obstacles will be removed. If in your house, if you have the photo of Nrisimha and Prahlada, you'll see that never there will be a quarrel in your house. Ghost witches never will come in your house, will never come. This Nrisimha-Deva, he has this power. So Bhagavan Nrisimha-Deva gave this power to Hanuman. This is nothing less. But the main energy of Hanuman is actually from Nrisimha-Deva. Nrisimha-Deva gave potency to Hanumanji. So, originally, you should keep who? The photo of Nrisimha-Deva in your house. Keep the photo of Nrisimha and Prahlada Maharaj in your house. And you'll see that in your life, any problem won't come. And even if a suffering comes, automatically everything will be solved. Yeah, obstacles will come. Because according to your karma, it will come. This is true. The obstacles will come. We are walking on the path and there are so many stones, isn't it? But if you take the names of Bhagavan, all the stones will automatically will go away. And many problems will come in your life, this is true. But think about Bhagavan Nrisimha-Deva. I'm telling briefly. Hiranyakashipu, he performed hard austerities. He attained the Amar Bar, means the boon of immortality. Brahmaji told, I cannot give you this Amar Bar, immortality boon, because whoever takes birth, they have to die in this world. Hiranyakashipu told Brahma, give me the blessing, I will not die on the day, not night time, not in the sky, not in the earth, not in the water, not in the in any day of the week. I also don't want to die in any day of the week, Hiranyakashipu told. Not even in any month, not even any year. Brahmaji said, Yes, I give this blessing, give. Hiranyakashipu thought, I became immortal. Because if someone dies, of course the person will die during the day or during the night, or in the sky or in the water or on the earth. By some weapon or something, the person will die somehow. So Hiranyakashipu was thinking, I became immortal. So what did Hiranyakashipu do? He said, I am Bhagavan. But the Jiva can never become Bhagavan. Worship me, he said. Hiranyakashipu Bhagavan ki jai. Hey. Hiranyakashipu said, if you want to give jai to me. Some people gave jai to Hiranyakashipu. Pay attention. So the demons give jai to demons. Hiranyakashipu, he's evil. Hiranyakashipu told all the Vishnu mandirs, break down all the Vishnu temples, kill all the Vishnu devotees, kill all the cows who are giving milk. For the Abhishek of Vishnu, the cows give milk, so kill these cows. So for Thakurji Abhishek, the bath of the bathing of the deity, you need milk. What do you need? Panditji, please tell me, what do you need for bathing the deity? Milk you need, yogurt, right? Honey, ghee, yes. And? Sugar. Yes. This is the 5 nectars, Panchamrit. So you need milk or no? So who's giving milk? The cow. So kill all the cows, Hiranyakashipu said. Hiranyakashipu announced, kill all the cows. Because their milk is used for Abhishek of Vishnu. So yogurt, ghee, kill all the cows. All the saints who are chanting the Vishnu name, kill all the sadhus. Don't keep the photo, the vigraha, the deity of Vishnu in anyone's houses. If you want to keep a photo in your house, whose photo you should have? The photo of Hiranyakashipu Bhagavan ki. Okay, nobody gave jai, huh? This time. So, but the son of Hiranyakashipu was Prahlada. Prahlada, what did he do? He had learned everything from Narada Rishi. Because when Prahlada was in the womb of his mom, at that moment, Narada Rishi gave all the knowledge about bhakti to his mom, and actually Prahlada in the womb. Prahlada himself said this. Prahlada came to Hiranyakashipu, and Hiranyakashipu put Prahlada Maharaja in the school of Shukracharya, but Shukracharya was not in the school at the time. Shukracharya was somewhere else, but Shukracharya had 2 disciples. Their names were Shanda and Amarka. Shanda Amarka. Shanda means ox,